again is Mr. Beasley and Bethany, and what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how to lure a dog into a down position. Now, as with any behavior, there are a couple of ways you can teach the behavior. You can either capture the behavior if the dog offers it normally. If the dog doesn't offer it normally, you can lure the behavior, or if you're actually changing the form of the behavior, a brand new behavior or a behavior that a dog does not naturally demonstrate, then you can shape the behavior. So what we're going to do with Mr. Beasley today is we're going to lure a down. So it's actually ideal to start off with a dog in a sit position. So Bethany, what I'd like you to do is lure Mr. Beasley into a sit. Now, holding the cookie just slightly under the dog's nose, you're going to drop your hand directly straight down to the floor. And as soon as Mr. Beasley's chest hits the ground, you're going to click and treat. Excellent. And then you can reset him and do 4 more of those. Now, where a dog's nose goes, the body shall follow. That's Doggy Engineering 101. If when you are luring, you pull your hand too far forwards, then the dog's butt will pop out of position. So as soon as his chest hits the ground, we will click and treat. Excellent. So do a couple more of those. And Beth's clicking for the sit as well, which is always nice with a puppy because it gives them lots of reinforcement. So if you get a stalemate like that, sometimes you can just slightly wiggle your hand around and the dog then gets more interest in the hand, and then they'll put the chest down. Wonderful, good job. Excellent. Now, look at Bethany's position. Bethany is luring this behavior from a crouching position, and obviously that's not what we want as our end goal. We don't want to teach pet owners that if you want to ask your dog to go down, you have to crouch all the way to the floor. So everything that Bethany is doing to help create that behavior is part of her prompting system. And part of that prompting system is the hand, the food, the motion of moving the hand down, and the body position. And we now have to fade as much of that out as possible so that we are left just with a hand signal and a verbal cue for down. So once we have a couple more nice down behaviors, nice and smooth with a lure, then what we're going to do is we're going to talk Bethany through fading out her prompting system. Excellent. Now, while he's still down there, what Bethany's doing now is she's clicking and moving her hand away. And she's doing that so that Mr. Beasley learns that if he stays in the down position when the hand moves, he'll get reinforcement. Because often when you teach this behavior, the minute you move your hand away, the dog pops up. Now that's a very unique form of down. There you go, how cute. So, let's slow that down now, Beth. So 1, 2, click treat. And now let's start putting the food actually on the floor so it's not in your hand. So you're delivering it on the floor. That's right. Okay, now what Beth's doing is just bobbing up a little bit, and if he stays down, she clicks and treats. So he's now learning to stay in the down position while she moves up, and she's now able to stand all the way up. And you'll notice that Beth clicks while she's on the way down. If you click on the way up, the dog may break the down position. So click on the way down and then deliver the food on the floor as quickly as possible. And what I would now do, wonderful, I would now release him from that and tell him what a fabulous little dog.
Good boy.
Cut.
Bees.